But when you say kill them, and the next thing they do is revenge. So they will come to the road and revenge and kill you. So they are on this revenge mission now, wherever it is. They are massacred in Anambra, they are massacred in Oyo, they are massacred in North Central, they are massacred everywhere. They respect now no religion, they respect no ethnicity. What they want is we must live, or we all live together, or nobody lives. So we want to change the language, the narrative. Let's engage them, let's bring them from third-class citizens to even a second-class citizen. And you see the difference.
As a Boko Haram, how many people did you kill, you think? No, you're not answering. You're not answering.
This man say he killed like 100 people.
100 people?
The real terrorist is the Azovilla. The headquarters of Boko Haram is the same address of Tinubu. So if you post a letter to Tinubu, if it doesn't come out on time, Boko Haram will collect the letter and read it and pass it to him. They live together, they work together, they plan together, and they share together.
Borno State, 3 strong generals fighting to protect our lands.
Headquarters say troops of the 29 Task Force Brigade in Operation Hadinkai successfully repelled coordinated terrorist attack on their location.
Mr. President, the solution to this problem of Plateau lies with the Plateau people.
Hello, my people. Welcome to African Charts. My people, Nigerian insecurity is becoming uncontrollable. Just recently, Nigeria lost Brigadier General Oseni in the cold hands of Boko Haram bandits. A Brigadier General, a well-trained army with arms, lost his life in an insurgent attack with Boko Haram, with the bandits. Imagine ordinary citizens with no arms. Imagine the safety of ordinary citizens with no protection. Nigerians are not secured in their own country. They are not secured in their own home. Look at what happened in Plateau. You will be in your house thinking that you're safe. That is where your life will be taken by evil bandits. And Nigeria government fold their hands watching all these things. My people, be patient with this video because a lot is going to be revealed. A lot of secret things that has been happening in Nigeria is going to be revealed in this video. Firstly, let's listen to Arise TV how they break the news before we continue.
Headquarters say troops of the 29 Task Force Brigade in Operation Hadinkai successfully repelled coordinated terrorist attack on their location at the brigade headquarters in Beni Sheikh, Borno State. The attack occurred in the early hours of Thursday as insurgents attempted to breach the defensive perimeter of the military installation. However, the troops led by the Commander 29 Brigade, Brigadier General Oseni responded with exceptional courage and forcing the terrorists to retreat. Regrettably, the military also confirms the loss of a few brave and gallant soldiers who paid the supreme price in the line of duty. The High Command honors their heroism, sacrifice, and unwavering commitment to the defense of the nation while extending its deepest condolences to their families and loved ones. Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu has expressed deep sadness over the loss of the brave soldiers of the 29 Task Force Brigade Operation Hadinkai who died in a coordinated terrorist attack on their camp in Beni Sheikh, Borno State. The president also expressed heartfelt condolences to the military and the families of the soldiers, urging them to take heart in the face of the unfortunate loss. Tinubu praised the courage and heroism of the soldiers who fought valiantly to repel the terrorists and ensure that Boko Haram could not overrun the communities the soldiers protect. While mourning the death of the gallant soldiers, President Tinubu urged the leadership of the armed forces and all soldiers on the front line not to be discouraged, but to draw strength from the nation's deep appreciation for their sacrifices. The Minister of Defense, Christopher Musa, has tasked security agencies and the armed forces of Nigeria to ramp up its intelligence network to boost military counterinsurgency operations across the country. General Musa gave the charge when he met with the heads of intelligence of Nigeria's security agencies and the armed forces. General Musa identified intelligence as a critical factor in the fight against insecurity and charged the security agencies to build capacity to develop human intelligence. He also calls for joint operations between all security agencies.
So whatever intelligence we can gather from everywhere, let's harness them together, make it operational so that we can enhance the capacity of our troops that are out there in the field. And in essence, that's why I brought you. So firstly, it's for us to know ourselves. 2, is to now build up this capacity together. And 3, to make sure that it counts out there in the field. Asymmetric warfare is a warfare of intelligence. If you don't have intelligence, you are going to be blind. It's not like the conventional one that you are seeing everybody. This one, the enemy is not identified. That person that you think is your friend that is close to you might just be the person that is also planning for you. So that's why I think it's important. And then we look at means and ways that we can enhance these aspects, especially building up our human intelligence and making sure that Nigerians understand that they too have a role to play in passing this information as quickly, as efficient as possible so that actions could be taken as quickly as possible.
Christopher Musa just delivered his own speech. Hold on. I would like you to hear VDM's speech before we continue.
2021, it was Brigadier General D.K. Zekushi who was killed in action by Boko Haram terrorists while trying to defend our lands, while trying to protect Nigeria from terrorism. 2025, towards the end of 2025, it was Brigadier General Samaila Mohammed Uba killed in action as well while trying to protect our land. It was set up, its location was exposed to Boko Haram terrorists. Yesterday being the 9th of April 2026, another Brigadier General was killed. Brigadier General Oseni Brima was killed in action as well, alongside 17 others. And after this, Boko Haram terrorists completely destroyed their camp.
See that lady now, see that lady. This one be the arm store now. They're born everywhere. Born everywhere, done. Listen, I'm the arm store, no way. This bomb never finished for this place where they explode. Situations that they pass through every day. Many people don't die today. Oh man, may that's all rest in peace.
So this video was recorded by the only surviving officer of this attack. So between 2021 to 2026, we have lost 3 strong brigadier generals. 2021 was Brigadier General D.K. Zekushi in Borno State. 2025 was General Samaila Mohammed Uba in Borno State. And now in 2026 is General Oseni Brima in Borno State. 3 strong generals fighting to protect our lands. Now, all we have to do, 2021, the same thing. They tweeted, oh, Brigadier General, papa, they don't buy him. President will make his statement. He will drop a press release. That one will pass. 2025, the same thing. Drop. 2026, again, the same thing. Now, for every time Boko Haram successfully do this, they gain more strength, more audacity, and more zeal to fight more. For every time they do these things. Now, the question again is, when does it stop? We have been facing this insecurity problem for the longest now. And for every year, Boko Haram gain more strength. If you calculate, actually, Nigeria, we are in a deep mess. We are in a deep problem. Right now, as we speak, in Kwara State, a lot of homes have been abandoned. Niger State yesterday, I see people, they cross river. They don't run, leave their homes. Nasarawa State, the other day, people were running and leaving their homes. Do you understand? In Borno State, that one on their ground. People don't even have homes. They are walking on eggshells. In Borno State. In Zamfara State, the same thing. You don't know when they will attack. Do you understand? You don't even know when they will attack. So where is the next state that will be captured? Like play, these people don't they move. They don't gain strength. And don't let anybody fool you. Nigerian army, the armed forces don't have more men than these people. How many be the armed forces? Put all of them together, Army, Navy, Air Force, the three of them, 300,000 soldiers, IS, 300,000 personnel. And not be all of them, they go war front. I say only Bello Truji alone, and be rumored to have over 150,000 men at his disposal. We never talk ISWAP, Boko Haram still there. Do you understand? Now they see have a lot of their videos. I posted a video last year. A lot of kids in the bush that they are being trained. These people have way more weapons than the Nigerian armed forces. They have more weapons. They have drones. They have everything they need to fight. Now, at the end of the day, everything boils down to politics. The question is why? Why are these people fighting? Because before you get a solution to a problem, you need to know how the problem arose and why there is this problem. Niger Delta came, Niger Delta militancy started. They said, oh, you just spill our oil. You are gaining more from the Niger Delta region and we are not getting anything. Do you understand? Niger Delta militancy started with that. At least there is a problem. And okay, yes, pipeline came and the shed. That one reaches. So what does Boko Haram want? Let's not talk about we don't want Western education. That one is a lie because they just use that one as a camouflage. They have stopped preaching that long time ago. What do they want? Benue State working on eggshell. Jos, the same thing. Jos, Benue, Boronu, those are their camps. They use those ones to just send the message. Those are like those are their lab rats. People in Benue, people in Boronu, people in Jos are lab rats for terrorists. Just to send message to the Nigerian government. But what do these people want? And don't get it twisted. You know, another mistake Nigerians are making is that Nigerians think that this is a Christian genocide. I don't tell you now. It has nothing to do with Christians or Muslims. It's not. Bro, this thing is, I don't understand it, you know, because why I'm talking like this, the states that are more terrorized in Nigeria are Islamic states. The states where these people, they go carry these attacks are Islamic states. Apart from Jos, apart from Benue, every other state are Islamic states. Kwara, Islam. Again, these people, they don't even call the kind of Islam they say they claim they practice. If they see another Muslim, then they fly now. So what do these people want? Then upon all of this, if Nigerian army come catch them, instead may they may they give them the same energy, they go rehabilitate them. But there's one thing. In as much as before, I say Sheikh Gumi made the arrest now, Sheikh Gumi made the arrest now. Until one day when Sheikh Gumi said, the Nigerian government knows every terrorist in this country. They know their faces and they know their names and they know their location. Now that day I take a pause. And since then I've been asking for answers. What do these people really want? President Bola Ahmed Tinubu 2014, from 2012 to 2014, when you were protesting against Goodluck, you were hammering on this Boko Haram. Since you came, it has been worse. Still don't claim the lives of more people. And this is why I say, this your campaign for 2027, you don't even need it. Because you don't have the solution. You don't do 4 years. Already. No solution, nothing. Like when your own regime said they buy people pass. Do these people buy guns? They have more equipment. These people get drones. How do they bring it into the country? How do they transport it to their various locations that they want to terrorize? What's happening in our borders? Who is protecting the borders? Are they coming through the waters? What are the Navy doing? Rest in peace to the 3 Brigadier Generals. That's the only thing civilians like us can say. Rest in peace, nothing more. We can't do anything.
Why the president is busy moving around, preparing himself for a campaign for his next election. Look at what is happening. People are running away from their home because they are not more secure in their own home. Look at them moving out of their home, out of their villages.
Of course, if anybody had told us that we are going to witness what we are witnessing at the moment in Oroland, we will have said it's impossible. But let me use the statement of our paramount king, Oba Johnson Olarewaju Dada. I think the situation we have in Oroland presently, Orago district of Ifelodun local government, Kwara state, is beyond us. Is beyond us. The situation of insecurity in our domain, we must confess, is beyond us. This is our community, wholly deserted now. Wholly deserted. People have fled for their lives, left their properties, their farms, their businesses, everything deserted now. The whole community is deserted. The whole district, the whole Orago district, and even suburb, they were all deserted now. Eh? Eh? A place that is blossoming for its commercial activities, for its agricultural activities. See the whole community deserted now. See, people left their belongings. From here to Okiowa now, down to Iraban. That's how you see houses closed. Can you see? Houses closed. Nobody. Every place people lived before have been deserted now. I think this is beyond us, really. It's beyond us. And as I'm talking now, we even have some of our community members in the bush, kidnapped. We don't know their situation. It's a very pathetic situation. It's very saddening. We are worried. We are threatened in Orago district. Please, we are appealing to the Kwara state government, the federal government, and all those concerned to come to our aid. This is a situation we have never witnessed. Even our forefathers, our fathers in heaven, have not witnessed what we are witnessing right now. They chase us away from our farms. We thought it will soon be over, but see now, they've also chased us away from our homes, from our businesses, from our occupations, from our properties. Can you see? Can you see? Houses locked up, nobody. This is the saddening situation which Orago district and its environ, not just Orago district, Okeonya, Kajola, everywhere, this is how it's deserted now. It's a very pathetic situation. We are appealing to the government to please do the needful. Not that you have not done. You have done, but when we have preempted this kind of situation, that there will be a reprisal attack. This is a reprisal attack now. The whole community is deserted. You will see anybody now, maybe it's a vigilante or just some strangers who doesn't have anywhere to go. The whole community is deserted. Everywhere under lock and keys. Can you see? See, this is Ajegunle community in Orago district, and this is how the whole Orago district and its environs have been deserted now. Whether Omugo, whether Okedaba, whether Okeowa, whether Agomin Town, whether Oyate, whether Ahun, whether Okeoyan, Kajola, everywhere, Iraba. This is how it's deserted. It's a very serious situation. We are appealing to the federal government and the state government. Please do the needful. You've started it. And one will have preempted that these people will come for a reprisal attack. And they have come indeed. And this is what we are witnessing. It's more than this. Whatever you are feeling now, the sadness is even more than this.
And when you ask Mr. President, what is the solution to end this insecurity in Nigeria? Did you hear his response? He said it can only end by the symbols of his cap. Listen to him.
Who had accommodated us politically, I brought the symbol of this cap to break the shackle of violence, shackle of ignorance, shackle of poverty, shackle of hopelessness. We must break it together.
My people, I would like you to listen to this American blogger that came to Nigeria for documentary about so-called repented Boko Haram. In this video, he revealed a lot of things. Can you imagine where someone opened his mouth and said that he has spied more than 100 people? Just listen to him.
Repenters are former Boko Haram. So all these people here, they were Boko Haram. They killed a lot of people. But they went into rehabilitation. Now I want to ask these old Boko Haram, but now repenters, some questions.
When the 14 Boko Haram da suka yi repentance, suka yi switching, suka dawo suna taimakawa vigilantes, civilian JTF suke fighting da su, shine ke son yayi.
Was it because of money or
Saboda kudi ko saboda
poverty?
Okay, they say they don't have this answer.
They don't want.
Shima yace, don't worry. Shima yace, if there is any answer, if you doesn't refuse to answer, just say you don't have answer.
Yeah, that's okay. You can refuse to answer also.
Boko Haram, they are killing people. So what's the reason they are killing people? Because of the money, or because of the religion, or because of... That's why you want to know.
Yeah. I'm thinking about now, when you see a white person like me now, because when you see a white person like me now, because you were indoctrinated to hate me, you were indoctrinated to kill me, you should kill all Westerns, right? How do you feel when you see me now? Do you feel the same, like is he bad, is he evil, or how is it?
Da kuka gan farin mutum ya zo wurinku da lokacin da Boko Haram suna jin they say they are very comfortable with you, they don't have like anything in their mind.
Oh, okay. I hope that, and not 2 minutes later they will kill me out here. I'm joking.
Just when I'm standing here, joking, thinking I'm okay, there comes this man from the side with something hidden inside his jacket, approaching me, but luckily getting stopped by one of the others. They took him away, and I was later told he had a knife in his jacket, which he tried to attack me with. This is where I realized that many of these people will never change. They are still Boko Haram terrorists inside, now just being paid by others for a moment. Many don't regret a single thing, and this guy would have been a hero of Boko Haram if he stabbed me and finished the white Western guy for good. And later my contact was told he had a knife under the jacket, but I guess he's just taken into the rehabilitation camp again, or probably just still walking around freely.
Yeah.
Why you are...
And their mind are already fucked up.
Yes.
So you never know what they can do.
Yes, that's why you stop him.
Yeah.
That's why you stop him.
Because maybe if he killed me, if he go back to Boko Haram, one day he would be a hero.
Yes.
That's why.
Yes.
This is actually very dangerous to be here for a white man, because their mind can just change like that and then stab you.
Yes.
I'm very happy that you saw the same as me.
But back to this meeting with these former Boko Haram, or still Boko Haram, who knows?
That they see, me, I don't know you, I know they tell you.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because he say you are a news person, and he can't tell you his story because just like that he doesn't know you.
No,
he doesn't know where you
understand.
come from. He can't.
No problem, no problem. So, when they are killing people out in the bush, I mean, why do they also kill other Muslims?
Me yasa mutane suke kashe musulmai irin Boko Haram? Me yasa suke kashe?
As a Boko Haram? How many people did you kill, you think?
Ka kashe mutum nawa a Boko Haram?
No, you're not answering. You're not answering.
If this man say he killed like 100 people.
100 people? So, you killed, normal people around Maiduguri and in the bush?
Ajeji, Maiduguri, only in the bush.
Only in the bush. What was your age when you started?
Shekaran ka nawa ka fara fada da su?
Shekara na
10 years.
10 years, starting with the gun.
Ka so fada da bindiga? Yes.
And the elders, they forced you to kill.
Manyan da suka dinga sa ku kuna kashewa.
Manyan ne suna nema kuma.
Yes, the elders they give them instruction to kill.
Wow. Yeah. So this guy, he killed more than 100 people.
Yeah.
And now he's hopefully on the right path. You needed to burn villages? You even needed to kill children and women like everyone, right? That's how it is.
Yes. No, they say the big one, they are married. If they capture the ladies, they can't kill the ladies.
Okay.
They are married them. Let me narrate in the house. When I'm kama mata, yes, they are married. If they catch the women, so they are spraying. They are married women because they doesn't have plenty women in the place.
No.
So that they doesn't kill women. If they carry women, they marry her. So they can't kill it. And the small kid, they can't rape it because they never reach that age.
Okay.
You understand?
Look at this. Who would have thought that I could just go here and meet these former Boko Haram and without killing me now?
Just look at the way they are laughing, smiling. Buying people is nothing to them. Wasting life is nothing to them. Look at them smiling. Okay, let's listen to one of the North elites and hear his own perspective concerning this insecurity in Nigeria.
But this question is, why does it seem as though some prominent northern politicians and leaders defend the terrorists and the bandits? And I'll give you an example. One of the examples is the Sultan of Sokoto. And this was reported in BBC News, where the Sultan of Sokoto said that the crackdown on Boko Haram is condemnable. The headline, Sultan of Sokoto condemns Boko Haram crackdown. And then in another news, he said that you fight Almighty Allah when you fight Boko Haram. And in another news by Channels TV, he was quoted as saying that Sultan demands amnesty for Boko Haram. And in another news by Daily Post, he was quoted as saying that Sultan of Sokoto tells Boko Haram to stop killing Muslims. So this was interpreted to mean that they can kill Christians, non-Muslims. And people have also pointed out the fact that the Sultan of Sokoto was a Brigadier General attaché, military attaché to the Nigerian embassy in Afghanistan. So they are trying to link, Afghanistan will know what is going on there and the current happenings in Nigeria. And then the former president, Muhammadu Buhari. In 2013, he was quoted as saying that the military offensive against Boko Haram is anti-North. This was when...
Anti-North?
Yes. This was when Goodluck Jonathan pronounced state of emergency in Borno, Yobe, and Adamawa State. And then again, Issa Pantami, who later became the Minister of Communication, described Boko Haram fighters as our Muslim brothers and complained that they were being killed like pigs instead of being pampered like the Niger Delta militant. And former Zamfara state governor, who is now the Minister for State for Defense, Bello Matawale, was quoted as saying that not all bandits are criminals, insisting he said that some of the bandits and terrorists picked up guns because vigilantes wronged them. And while he was in government, he pushed all kinds of amnesty programs for these bandits. And his former head later came out and made all sorts of allegations that while he was governor in Zamfara, that he uses the state house to harbor bandits, and he even bought, I think he said, about 150 Toyota Hilux vehicles for them, and also bought roasted cattle from this bandit. And then again, our current vice president, Kashim Shettima, he was quoted in 2011. He said the Boko Haram people are human beings who deserve fair hearing. This was when he was still governor, and called them our brothers. He called for dialogue instead of a hard crackdown. And this is the man who, the popular Boko Haram terrorist who was later apprehended, Kabiru Sokoto, after bombing the Catholic Church, was later caught in the Borno Governor's Lodge in Abuja here. After he escaped from police custody, he was caught in the Governor's Lodge. And a lot of things. There was a time a sheriff also said something. He said that it was not him that started Boko Haram, that it was Kashim Shettima, even though he later denied all of these are reports. And we've also seen where terrorist leaders are Tuban in, I've forgotten the name of that place. They were made chiefs. So why is it that it seems northern politicians and leaders defend these terrorists and bandits?
I am not a sympathizer of the sympathizers of Boko Haram or any criminal in Nigeria, no matter his position. I will never support or be a sympathizer of a terrorist or a sympathizer of a terrorist. If someone is sympathizing with the terrorist and he's been arrested by the government, I will not sympathize with him because I know the damage they have done to our people. And I said it in one of my clips that all the Muslims should disclaim the terrorists and their sympathizers and supporters. Any cleric who comes out to publicly sympathize with the terrorists, I disown him.
Bandits initially, they don't kill people like that. They kidnap people to get money. The kind representative is talking about military actions. What we need to do is to build like the global bandits initially, they don't kill people like that. They kidnap people to get money. The kind representative is talking about military actions. What we need to do is to build like the Global Peace Foundation and Vision Africa, what they have been doing around the world, like building homes and schools, giving locals animals to breed, giving them medical attention, planting and engaging the community. This is all what we need to do with the Fulani herdsmen to get them piped down and drop their weapons. This is all what we need. And we don't have to wait for government.
Yes, I hear you. From various angles of the economy. The fuel prices is biting hard. But look around, let's just thank God together that you are better off. Listen to them in Kenya, in other African countries, what they are going through. We will not look back. We will continue to find ways to ameliorate the suffering of the vulnerable. This is a government that cares. We look at, I'm glad head of service is here. Look at the numbers with the finance, economic planning and budgeting, and we'll see what we can do.
My people, you heard Mr. President. He said that this is a government that cares. Do you believe him? The comment section is open. Feel free and express yourself. Please kindly like, share, and subscribe. I love you all. Bye.